What is it about simply being close to the ocean that instantly calms us? Because I don't think it's coincidence. I think it's connection. You see, your body is 60% water and it recognizes itself in the waves. So when you're drawn to the ocean, it's water calling water.
Science has confirmed it. Proximity to water measurably reduces stress. Brain scans show that simply viewing water activates the part in our brain responsible for rest and recovery. They call it the blue mind, the mildly meditative state we fall into near lakes, oceans, and rivers. Blood pressure drops, breathing deepens, thoughts slow down. Simply put, the water outside helps regulate the water inside. Our brains evolved alongside water. For millions of years, finding water meant survival. Today, even in our modern world, that ancient recognition remains hardwired in us. Water innately signals comfort to us on a deep level. I find that the vastness of the ocean can also offer perspective. Our problems feel smaller when faced with something so ancient and enduring. We literally see differently near water. So basically, our bodies are walking watersheds. The water cycling through us connects to the water cycling through everything else alive. We aren't separate systems, we're extensions of the same cycle. Water flows through our bodies, replacing itself completely every few weeks or so. So the boundary between your water and the world's water is an illusion. It's purely temporary. I didn't grow up by the ocean, so this is all relatively new to me. And maybe that's why I'm even more amazed by the difference it makes now. You see, I spent years living in a city surrounded by concrete, disconnected from natural water sources, so I'm the first one to tell you from experience of the profound effect our environment can have on us.
Before I say this next thing, I need to acknowledge one thing, and that is that I have always made it a priority to be like water. And what I mean by that is that I have always made it a priority to remain fluid and to be able to move. I chose a job that I can do from anywhere in the world. I don't have kids. I also have a partner who shares this love for mobility, and I know that not everybody can do that or want to do that. But what I have found during my travels is that a change in location can change you. People are quick to say, well, you can't just, move. That won't solve your problems if you just leave it all behind. And I have always found that your location does matter and your environment does shape you to an extent. And I don't mean by that you should let the outside define your inside, but it is simply true that it is a hell of a lot easier to form good nature habits when you live close to nature, for example. And so if you have contemplated moving somewhere else, and you're not sure if it's the right call, but something within you is clearly calling for you to do that, do it. At this moment in time that we're all in, being close to nature, not just being close to nature, but being part of nature again, is essential. It's so, so important that we are in relationship with the land and with the other creatures on this planet. So if you can make that change, it's not just a service that you're doing for yourself, you're doing it for all of us that we're here. You'll be better for it, and I think the world is also going to be better for it. To be able to go to the ocean every day, I can only speak from my own experience that it does make a difference, and it does have a positive effect on my overall health, on my sleep, on my well-being, on my joy. You're not even allowed to say that anymore. You can't just move. Your problems are going to follow you anywhere. What if they don't? What if they don't? Or at least, what if all you needed was a location change? And I know this isn't possible for everyone, and I know I am lucky, and I want to acknowledge that. But if you don't have the ability to move even closer to a lake or a park where you live, here are a couple of tips that I would like to give you, so you can at least foster a stronger relationship with water in your environment and in your everyday life.
That's right, not everyone has access to coastlines, but water's benefits aren't exclusive to oceans. Any form of water can create that blue mind effect. For example, find urban fountains and sit near them for lunch breaks. The sound alone triggers many of the same calming responses as ocean waves. Or when you shower, focus on the sensation of water on your skin. Feel the connection between the water flowing over you and the water flowing within you. Another idea, fill a white bowl with water and place it where sunlight can create reflections on your ceiling. These dancing patterns of light mimic the effect of being near a natural body of water. When it rains, don't rush inside. Stand under an umbrella and watch the water transform your surroundings. In case you didn't know, rain creates negative ions in the air that boost mood and clarity. And lastly, listen to recorded water sounds while working or even falling asleep. Our brains respond to these sounds even when we know they're recordings. The same, by the way, goes for video, which is why I decided to take one for the team and jump into the ice-cold ocean. It's a tough job, but someone had to do it. Our bodies know what our minds often forget, that we belong to water, and every time we return to it, we're remembering who we are.